Good morning. It's our second day in New York City. I'm out in Central Park walking with my dad, and we are looking at park benches. We just found Jim Henson, so I'll insert the clip there. All right, found. This is one thing we wanted to see in Central Park. It's the joyful life of Jim Henson, who loved this walk in the park. Awesome. Thank you, Justin Scard, for pointing it out. It's along the mall, which I'm such a noob in Central Park. I wonder if there's several malls, but this one's just up from Bethesda Fountain, and my dad found it, so credit to him too.
Alright, it's about halfway down the mall.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. And you know, we're gonna be going to the Tenement Museum, and it's Mother's Day, so we'll be having a Mother's Day brunch, so it'll be pretty cool. Come along. For any literary people, here's Robert Burns, and then across the way, Walter Scott is. You can't read that one, but they put the Scotts right across from each other. So our route now is we're heading towards the corner by the plaza there, because of course, Home Alone 2. As you do. When you go to Central Park, you look up the Home Alone 2 sites. That white bird right there is a great egret that my dad spotted. And of course, his interest is birds. Not that I don't like birds, but my interest was, I think this is possibly where they have the reunion at the end of the movie with Kevin and the bird lady. So it's all ties together, Home Alone 2 and birds. Trying to be very quiet, but this is an adult night heron, I believe. I'll double check with my dad when I'm done filming. Night heron? Black ground heron, night heron. Black crowned night heron. Just 20 feet from us. It's very striking. Good color blocking there, heron. This is, my dad was pointing out that the only time I've ever been in New York before was when I was in first grade, and this is like the only corner of the park that we went in. But if we were gonna pick a corner of a park, this is a pretty darn good one. It's very pretty. We've popped out of the park to just see the plaza, where you can see the entrance there where Kevin had his limo waiting. We're back up from the south end of the park. This is more closer to our Airbnb because this is the lake that hopefully we have good clips of it in our last vlog. But this is pretty gorgeous. To orient us, we're now in a new section called the Ramble. So this is new to me. My dad hiked here a lot when he came last year, so it's exciting. Wait, we come up on this impressive arch. This is nuts. Yeah. I just can't imagine building this. I mean, I wish I could. I'd love to be more handy, but just crazy. As you might be able to guess from the scenery, the Ramble was kind of designed not in like efficient straight paths. There's the dog. But yeah, so you can be like the dog and just kind of run around and get lost. I like it. And we popped out in this spot by the lake, and right across the way you can see where we were yesterday by Bethesda Fountain, right where, you know, several movies were filmed. Got a pond turtle. I didn't think we'd see these necessarily since it's cold out, so it's not like they'd be sunbathing. And it's easy to see them then. Besides Mother's Day, it's also Japan Day, and we're speculating it was a 5K or a 10K, but this is right near the finish line, so they're speeding up to finish. Go guys, go, go, go! We're leaving the park now. It's back to the apartment, but Dad pointed out this commemorates the start of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade every year. So that's pretty cool. And I think my sister Jessica went into the park because you can see the day before them inflate the balloons. So I think that'd be pretty cool if you had the opportunity.
I think it's this park.
Oh, it's this park. Okay,
Yeah.
excuse me. This is the Theodore Roosevelt. Yeah, right outside the Natural History Museum. All right, we're back out. We got this one.
Good morning.
And my mom's coming down. And I think I mentioned that it's Mother's Day today. And so we're going to a brunch that, fortunately, we already have the reservation.
Yeah, otherwise it'd be crazy.
Yeah.
It probably will still be crazy.
Right, New York City with brunch and Mother's Day. So, you know, it'll be fun. It's gonna be, I don't know the restaurant name. We'll check back with that information when we get there.
Yeah.
And we're gonna meet up with Jessica, my sister.
And I have to say, I'm wearing a Mother's Day scarf today. Look at that, isn't that nice?
There you go.
It's very themed to mothers who deserve all the flowers in the world.
Oh, there you go. We'll end on that sentiment.
All right, so we're at my most favorite food. It's a kosher brunch and lunch spot, and there's tons of delicious things
It's actually
here.
like a kind of whipped cream or something.
We're gonna be looking at this one. What are you getting?
I'm looking at Golden Belgium waffles there. Belgium.
That does look
That's
good.
funny, it's Belgium. It's not Belgium.
Well, maybe that's because it's like actually a
It's
Belgian.
in the shape of Belgium. That, I found it right there.
Maybe. We're back.
Yeah, it's quite a bit later. With apologies for not filming more of brunch. And then after brunch we went to a bazaar, or a little, you know, a fair market, whatever.
Yeah, and you never know if you're really
Yeah.
allowed to film the goods there. So.
And then we went to the Tenement Museum in the Lower East Side, which is a great museum, but you're not allowed to film on the tours. And we did 2 tours. We did one on these like mid-century immigrant families. One was a Jewish family, one was a Puerto Rican family, one was a Chinese family. That was really, really good.
Yeah.
I forget the name of it now, but that's okay.
I think I
We'll
have
put
the
it up
ticket.
at the
I have
bottom.
the ticket in my pocket. Let's see.
Bet you'll check that while I talk about the next one.
Under one roof.
Oh, and see, I didn't even need to talk,
There
which
you
is
go.
good because I don't know much. But the second tour was the sweatshop workers, which was in the old building, which was dates back like 150 years, and it was
pretty
crazy.
amazing.
Yeah,
And like they let some of it like deteriorate.
right.
Or they basically didn't let it deteriorate. They're just like keeping it as it was before, and it's just crazy how many layers of people live there. They say over like a span of 70 years there were 7,000 people living in that space.
Yeah.
So it was really cool.
It was nuts. So for our evening plans, we're gonna eat around here. Hopefully at the Katz Deli, which is where when Harry met Sally was filmed, because we can't eat at a restaurant in New York City if Meg Ryan wasn't there.
I know.
So that we're 2 for 2.
It's really the Meg Ryan.
Yeah. But before that,
So we went to Melt, which does ice cream sandwiches.
yeah. So we're gonna enjoy this. Oh, Betsy's taking her first bite.
It's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh my god, that's
Well,
really good.
put the camera down to enjoy it. We're outside the Tenement Museum right now, and they have a lot of New York based books, including the source material for Home Alone 2, Lost in New York. There you go. We continue on our Meg Ryan walking tour. All right, we're inside now, and we have a tip already. So we came in and we're all confused, and we're blocking the crowd. So don't repeat our mistake. What we found out was these tables along the wall are waiter service only. So those you have to wait in line for. When it was like a 30-40 minute wait for us. Otherwise, these other tables you can just sit at and go up and order yourself. And so that's what we're in line to do right now. And hopefully that system goes all right. If not, I'll check back in with you. The other element of the ordering that I haven't said yet is this ticket, which I'll try and get in focus. We've been told to not lose this ticket. So you get it as you come in, and each person gets it, because I think each order goes on it. So again, we'll have more information on that later. All right, here it all is. We found out the thing with the tickets. So he only wrote what we got on one. So we pay when we leave, but we'll return all of them because, of course, they don't want, I guess, people having them and coming back in and sneaking in and so on. But yeah. And Betsy got egg salad, and we both got corned beef, and I got a matzo ball soup. We're leaving. It was great. It was very delicious. And we believe the cashier, yeah, there's a little sign. She's on the right as you leave. Right there. So if you come here, now you know how to do it. Okay, Betsy and I broke off. We're going to Times Square.
And just like that.
The most touristy thing we could do.
Yeah, we're here.
Oh! Wow. We're walking towards the Disney store, but here's ABC News. Well, you see this all the time when we're watching Good Morning America. That's pretty cool. They're advertising the royal wedding coverage. Will you be watching? It'll have already happened by the time you're watching this. And now we've come to why we're here. The Disney store. They got all the New York City stuff. Oh yeah, that's cool. This is something we don't see in our Disney store.
How cool is that?
Yeah.
Disney Afternoons.
Darkwing Duck. And then also Betsy pointed these out.
Yeah.
Robin Hood mugs.
And they have a great Peter Pan one too.
Yeah. And then there's also, I've also seen Sleeping Beauty, which I'll have to send there.
How creepy that one is.
That one's creepy. So you see, normally you're in a Disney store, you're done after the first floor. Not here.
Not here.
You go up.
We might have stopped into the Hershey store.
Maybe. I mean, we just may have gotten some
A
chocolate.
little bit of freebie.
This is a much better version of Times Square.
It's a candy.
I know. Get me in one of those cars. What I think is funny.
This is the scale.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the hands. And I like the snack size.
Yeah.
That's about right.
It's appropriate.
Yeah. And from one Times Square candy store to another, my favorite, M&M's.
This will be our couple color.
Yeah. It's gonna scan our mood. What is your color mood?
What could it be?
I don't know. I mean, green and yellow are our favorites. There we go.
Hello. You have activated the My M&M's Color Mood Analyzer. We will now determine your current color mood.
Let's see.
Yeah.
Scanning will begin in 5, 4, 3,
Getting a good mood.
2, 1. Big green and yellow. Hey.
The color, there we go. You're someone's sunshine today and every day.
Aw, you're my sunshine.
We forgot to end the video yesterday, but after the M&M store, we just came home and chilled, and I ate my entire thing of M&Ms that we got. But Times Square was fun. It is crowded, and by the end of the M&M store, I was done. So, you know, it's time to go before it deteriorated, as I'm sure any parent knows. So, but yeah, another fun day today, as I'm, you know, finishing this tomorrow and the next morning. So, hope you enjoy that one too. But thanks for watching this one.